Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and welcome to a new RuneScape 3 video here today. It's going to be my third video this week, as promised in my Monday update video. We are going to be talking about the Premier Club 2019 details, which were released, I'm pretty sure it was today, but their news post is titled as the 13th of November. I think that's just a mistake on their part, but yeah, I just bought the package myself with bonds. I think I spent 450 mil on it, which honestly isn't too bad for me because I can go and get that like far more than that amount of money in like one Telos streak if I want. So I'm not too mad about that. And I also just sold off all my rune bars and rune ores, which was more than enough to cover the cost of this, because rune bars and rune ores are not getting converted to those tokens in the mining and smithing rework, so you should probably get rid of yours unless you feel confident that they are going to go up as a result of the masterwork armor, but I just figured I would get rid of them now. But I'm contemplating buying it on a couple of other accounts as well. I'm not sure if I will or not yet. Probably will try and go finish off this orb set I have in stewing here before I do that at the very least. But yeah, we have ourselves the new item that comes with this, which is the Premier Artifact. So I'm just going to go over all the benefits of this year's Premier Club, and to be honest, it's a bit disappointing compared to last year's. I'm pretty sure the bond price is the same, but the price of the if you buy it with real life money, it has gone up. As I discussed on Monday, it is $90 USD if you buy it with obviously USD, but it is around $70 or $70 if you buy it with British pounds, which I'm not sure if you can or can't do that based on conversion rates. There's been a lot of debate on Reddit as to whether or not you can do that without, like screwing yourself on conversion rates, but it doesn't really affect me because I am doing the bonds thing for this year, and it's not even that I couldn't afford to buy it with real life money, but just the fact that, and I don't want to sound like arrogant or, big-headed or anything, but getting the amount of money that it requires to buy the Gold Premier package is really not an issue at all for me. I can probably get enough to buy 2 or 3 Premier packages in a week if I grind Telos, so I'm not super concerned about my in-game financial status at this point, so I'm figuring why not just save the $90? I can spend it on something else. So that's just where I stand. I know people are kind of split on the issue as to whether you want to buy it with real life money or with bonds or whatever, but anyways, let's get into the details of this year's Premier Club. And I have to say it is a bit lackluster compared to years past, especially considering the price increase. But I wonder if do I already have my, no, I haven't gotten my points yet. But so I'll basically just go over it all at once. The gold package is $90 or 20 bonds. The silver is $50 or 10 bonds, and the bronze is $28 or 5 bonds. And that's 3 months for bronze, 6 months for silver, and 12 months for gold, respectively. And yeah, that's basically the size of it from all of that. It is a bit interesting to see the differences in price aren't exactly half, which is kind of strange. So you definitely get the best deal from the gold, but if you're doing bonds, they're all the same in terms of the scaling. You don't save extra bonds by going for the gold. And like I said, I just bought all the bonds right now, which is obviously a stupid thing to do. I should have bought them in advance, but I wasn't sure if I was going to do bonds this year or real life money. I haven't done bonds in the past, but since I've come into so much more wealth over the last year from Telos, I figured might as well go for the bonds this time around, save myself some real life money, and that's why I didn't buy them in advance, although I probably will do for years in the future. It cost me 450 mil to insta-buy all those bonds just now, literally not 5 minutes ago. So that's how much it'll cost you, and then obviously you can divide that in half for the silver and in half again for the bronze if you're going for one of those. You still get the 1 additional key per day as the gold member and also as the silver member, though all these benefits for the silver and bronze run out when your Premier runs out. So 3 months or 6 months from when you buy it, I think, or maybe from the end of the year, your Premier will run out and you'll lose these benefits. The bonus loyalty points you get for gold are 150,000. For silver, it's 50,000, and for bronze, it's 20,000. So you get a ton more for gold. And if you're making a new account or something like that, that might be something you want to consider a good reason to buy it. Also, the auras are going on sale at some point early next year. So even if you do get this big influx of loyalty points, I'd recommend saving it. I'm not sure how long it takes to get, but I still have the same amount of loyalty points that I had before buying. Oh, okay, I've got it now. So you get the, I just got the 150k loyalty points. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much just, you get it pretty quickly after you purchase it. Oh yeah, I can go open my vault thingy as well. You'll also get 3 Premier Club reward tokens this year as a gold member, which let you redeem things for old cosmetics, which is kind of weird. You only get 1 of those as a silver member, and you get 0 as a bronze member. Premier Club Gold members have a 50% discount on rune metrics. Silver and bronze don't have any discount at all. Not interesting to me because I don't use rune metrics, but some people like it. Each one of the packages gets this new Premier artifact, which is the thing that is replacing the aura for the year. For some reason, they made it into an item now, which is kind of strange, but let me open this up. It's just cosmetic items as well. Oh yeah, and also this, which you have to like stay in your bank until the rework comes out. Can this go away? Why is this still on my screen? I'll just put it in there. You get some free items from that. I would like to actually quickly take a look at the black Necronium stuff. Appearance, wardrobe, Necronium. Oh, damn. That looks pretty cool. Why is it only offhand? That's annoying. Why is it not showing the... I want to see the full outfit, please. Oh, you get both. I don't like the helm, really. The chestplate's pretty cool. But the axes are sick. Honestly, I think those are pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, not too bad. Definitely for the free thing you get with the Premier. But anyways, the Premier artifact... excuse me. This is always the big thing for most years, is what does the aura do? It's no longer an aura, of course, but it is an artifact. And you can click benefits here. And they're kind of weird. The benefits kind of suck, honestly, but last year's benefits kind of sucked as well. You still have the aura refresh, so that's the same as it was last year with the Helion aura. You get 1 free aura refresh per day, and if you purchase Gold Premier right now, you get 2 free aura refreshes per day because you can do the Helion and the Premier artifact, so that's pretty cool. Let me just go ahead and waste an aura so I can show what it looks like. Don't extend it. I don't think it will. Okay. So as you can see, there's the artifact here, and do I want to waste it? Yeah, I'm not going to use this today before the reset, so I don't care. I'll use that up, and then I activate inspiration and deactivate it again, and you can do it again. So it doesn't actually show the Helion aura, but it gives you 2 resets. So yeah, that's how that works basically until the end of the year, and then on December 31st, the Helion aura will be gone, and you'll only get to use 1 reset per day as a part of the artifact. There's also, you can activate it, and for an hour it will have a 50% chance to send things to your bank like a sign of the porter. Kind of a weird benefit, but maybe useful for some skilling. There's the 10% XP gain for an hour, which I believe is once a day as well. That's not a huge difference, but yeah, you can use that. And then there's this really weird one that increases your hit chance by 20% on enemies below 15% health. Does not work in PvP. And a 10% chance to stop Slayer count decreasing. So does that mean all enemies below 15% health? I don't know. That's not going to be for a very long amount of time, I don't think. That's like a really, really weird option. And I'm pretty sure that's also for an hour, although it doesn't say right there. But yeah, generally not the most exciting abilities on this thing as usual. And apparently you're not allowed to use it with an aura. So I'm not going to use this sign of the porter thing. So I'll activate that right now. And that is activated. And you can't activate these 2 things while this is active. And if I try to activate an aura, you cannot activate an aura while you have a Premier artifact buff active. So it really makes no fucking sense why they didn't just make it an aura as well, because now it just has to take up a slot in your inventory if you want to use it for one of those options. But obviously you can, I think you can put it in your bank after you activate it, but it just doesn't really, it doesn't really make sense as to why. Oh, I got one of these. It doesn't really make sense as to why they did that, honestly, but you know, we'll have to see. Hopefully they'll change it, because one of the things they really didn't want people doing, I think, was the main reason. This might be a bug as a result, but there's some aura, I'm not sure. I think it's this one, the illumination. I don't know. There was some aura that they didn't want it stacking with, and they might have just banned all auras as a result, but that's kind of annoying, because like if you wanted to use it in like a PVM situation for this weird hit chance increase, you can't use it with an aura. So it's like, what's the point of even using it at all? Because you can't use your aura then. But I don't know. That's pretty much all there is for this thing. So not the most exciting item, and just a bit strange that it's an item instead of an aura this year. You'll continue to be able to utilize the Premier Club Vault every month if you are a gold member. Otherwise, you will not be allowed to use it. No silver or bronze members allowed in there. As a gold member, you will also get this Valkyrie outfit that I talked about on Monday. Only gold members get that. Some other things that only gold members get are the VIP Premier World Access, which I think is World 52. The VIP Premier Forum Access, a special forum badge, a chat badge in-game, which you can turn on and off, I think. Hopefully, did it automatically turn on for me? No, it didn't. Good. It's a little star, blue star. I'm sure you've seen it. You get the Premier Club exclusive Q&As, which are within the VIP Premier Forum area. There's a monthly prize draw also on the VIP Forum, and then they have the prices here at the bottom. So yeah, honestly, not the most exciting Premier Club year at all. It's probably one of the worst years that I've ever seen, to be honest. Even last year, I think the Helion Aura was a bit better, and we also got at least these little chests for some free cosmetics. These have been removed. There's no exclusive content coming up this year, and I don't know, kind of disappointing. I do not like the design of the artifact at all, and the effects are, well, I mean, the Sign of the Porter and XP gain effect are fine, but this weird hit chance effect is super strange, and the fact that you can't use them with auras is pretty annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Premier Club. For me, it's worth it just because it's a cheaper membership option. I don't have any of those grandfathered rates that a lot of people might have. I think I pay a little bit less than $11. Like whatever the price before the $11 an hour was on this account, I pay less than that. But I have another couple accounts that I think are on $11 an hour that I may buy this for if I plan on playing them in the next year. But I'll have to think about that. We'll see if I can get lucky at Telos first, and then decide if I want to buy more packages or not. But yeah, also for Iron Man, you can't get the XP gain, but I think you can get everything else. You definitely can get the aura refresh. Not sure about the Sign of the Porter. That's the only one that I think they might have restricted, but I don't know. But you get these two for sure, I've seen on Reddit. And obviously Iron Man also get the loyalty points. But yeah, I mean, it's really, if you're on the grandfathered rate and you don't care about the daily aura reset, I would probably stay away from Premier Club this year, because there's really not much, unless you need the loyalty points, of course, which then makes it pretty worth it if you don't have auras, especially with the sale coming up. But all in all, not the most exciting year for Premier Club. Let me know in the comments if you guys are going to be purchasing it this year or not. I obviously already have, but with bonds, let me know also if you are going to buy it, if you're buying it with real life money or with bonds, because I'm kind of interested to see how many people do go for the bond route rather than buying it with actual money in real life. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, you guys, and I will see you in the next video, which is actually going to be one of those list videos that I was talking about on Monday. I did decide to make one, although I'm going to do quite a decent bit, or not too much, but a decent amount of editing on it, more than like for this video where I basically do no editing. I'm going to do some editing on it to make it look a little cooler and have some relevant footage in the background of my discussion. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.